Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through greedy coloring algorithm, guys. Guys, this algorithm is really simple and easy, guys. Okay, so don't think too much, it's really easy. Okay, so basically it is having almost 4 steps, you can say, and the last step is nothing but continue the same process. Okay, so the first step is nothing but choose an order for the vertices. Okay, then guys, I'll be explaining you with the problem, don't worry. So after that, choose a list of colors also in some order. Okay, so you need to select some colors in a particular order. So in order color each vertex using the first available color on the list, making sure that no adjacent vertex are of the same color. Continue in this way until each vertex is colored. Okay, so in the same order which you selected, color each vertex using the first available color on the list, making sure that no two adjacent vertices are of same color. That's the only logic here, guys. So if you take a small example, okay, so here is the example, guys. I'll be taking 3 different colors for this problem. Okay, okay, so let us solve it now. Okay, so assume that I am starting from A. Okay, so sorry, from D. Okay, so at D I'll be coloring with one particular color. Okay, so I colored it. So I'll be placing them in a particular order, guys. So okay, so assume that I'm going in this order, right? Okay, so I placed it in the particular order. Okay, so the next color is a blue. Okay, or you can do in this way also. Okay, this way will be better, I think so. Okay, so color orange for all the vertices which are not adjacent to it. So C is adjacent, right? So not for C, not for B, and not for E. So everything is not adjacent other than this, so we can color for A. Colored. So now compare. From A you cannot color for F again, so you can color for G. Okay, yes, colored. Similarly, now select the second color, select a particular point. So assume that I am coloring blue at B. Okay, okay, I think the letters are getting hidden. Okay, so after that I cannot color it at C, and I can color it at E. Okay, okay, so now I cannot color that color at any other place. Okay, similarly I can continue with the C, right? I think the letter is appearable, right? Yes, so I can color this also here. So at the end I was able to color with the 3 different colors, guys. So in this way you can do. Or if you think that okay, this way is a bit confusing, if you think in that way, you can do in another way also, guys, according to the algorithm. So basically you will be starting with one color here. Okay, you'll be selecting the next color and you'll be coloring it with the next one. Again, the possibility for orange is orange is possible, right? So you'll be selecting orange again. Okay, so once the orange is done, again you can go with the pink, right? So there is no issue with it. Yes, so you're going with the A, so again you can select orange again. Okay, so similarly once orange is done, again you can move on to the next color, that is pink. Okay, again you can select here, you cannot select orange or pink because it is corresponding to everything, so the only option is blue. So in this also we got 3 different colors. So in any method you can use, guys. This is the exact algorithm and this is a method which we use commonly. Okay, so in any algorithm which you apply, you are gonna get the same result, so there will be no issue, right? And one more thing, guys, if you got different colors and I got different colors, so even observe here. So here I colored blue only once, but here I colored multiple times. Okay, I think there is one more mistake. So here it should not be the same, right? Okay, so here it should obviously be blue. Okay, so if you observe here, the colors might be different but the pattern is same, right? Yes, so it is blue, guys, it's not black. Okay, right. So I hope everyone got a clear idea about this greedy algorithm. So in greedy algorithm you'll be just selecting greedily, guys. So you'll be selecting one color and its adjacent you'll be selecting different color, and again its adjacent you'll be selecting a different color, and you continue until all the vertices are covered, and you'll be making sure that 2 adjacent should not have the same color. Okay, if you compare here, there is no issue again here. Okay, yes, so with a minimum of 3 colors you can color the whole graph. Okay, so I hope everyone got a clear idea on this. So in the next lecture we'll be going through Brooks theorem. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you, thanks for watching.